Hey ladies and gentlemen, what I want to talk to you about today is a video that's been going viral on Facebook. As far as I know, it's probably on other platforms, but this video has been going viral within the black community, and people going around and sharing it, and someone shared it to my inbox. So I watched the video, and this video is of a woman talking about, you know, how black people is not considered American citizens under this certain law that was created. And this person sounds like somebody that's a pro-black liberal that don't like white people, or maybe like some white people. I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna show you the video and then I'm gonna explain later.
Okay, my beautiful black people, I want to show you something. This is how the lawyers are getting these white people off on charges after they kill us, okay? This is from the Supreme Court of the United States. And basically, this is from the Dred Scott case versus John F.A. Sanford. And if you take a look down here, it tells you that this is how they're getting white people off for killing us. Persons of African descent cannot be, nor were ever intended to be, citizens of the United States. This is in the Constitution. Now, I've been trying to teach people this for the longest time on the Facebook group and everything, but this is important to get this video out here because black people are not understanding that they're not citizens. They think that they're equal to these white people, despite the things that white people are doing to us. You need to wake up. Like, really, get the boogers out of your eyes. You know, go ahead, rub your eyes, get the boogers out, and get the wax out of your ears and listen up. You will never be equal to these white people. These white people do not like you. They don't respect you. They don't look at you as human. You're considered to be 3/5 of a human. This is why they're able to do the awful things that they do to us. No, let me tell you, they treat animals better than they do us. They don't even, you see how they pine and whine over animals. They don't do that to us. They treat us like we're gum on the bottom of a shoe, or boo-boo at the bottom of somebody's shoe. Y'all need to wake up. I'm telling you, y'all need to wake up. This is what I'm going to need every single solitary last black person on this planet to do. Well, United States anyway. Go to thelaw.com. You see this? Go to your app, go to the app store, go to thelaw.com. Scroll down to where it says citizen. Okay, let's get to the C's. A, B, C, C-I-T-I. Let's see. Okay, I went a little bit too far. Scroll down to citizen, citizen. Click on citizen and read that. This is their law, guys, okay? Citizens are either native born or naturalized. Native citizens may fill any office. Naturalized citizens may be elected or appointed to any office under the Constitution of the United States, okay? All natives are not citizens, though, of the United States, okay? The descendants of the Aborigines, for those of you that claim, I'm not no African, my people didn't come here on ship, I'm Aboriginal. Guess what? Y'all ain't citizens neither. And those of African origin are not entitled to the rights of citizens. That's those of us whose ancestors came here on ships. Anterior to the adoption of the Constitution of the United States, each state had the right to make citizens of such persons as it pleased. But the Constitution does not authorize any but white persons to become citizens of the United States, and it must therefore be presumed that no one is a citizen who is not white. A citizen of the United States residing in any state of the Union is a citizen of that state. So white people can come from anywhere. They can come from another country and come to the United States of America, and they're considered a citizen. But you, being born in the United States of America, you people of color, including you Mexicans, you Hispanics, who think you're better, who think you're just like the white people, and that you're equal to them. No, you're not. You're just a piece of crap like they look at us as black people. You're just a piece of trash, okay? They don't like us. They never have. They never will. And we're not even citizens. So that's what's getting them off when they kill us and they're not convicted. Okay? But it's in the Bible. Wake up. Spread this message. I want this message to go viral.
Now, there's a couple of ways I want to address this video of things that I just don't agree with. First, she came off sounding like somebody that don't like white people. When people come off like that, that means that they don't know who's racist, which white person is racist, because of course it's not all white people. But to say white people is basically another way of explaining that you really don't know who's doing this. You just know that the person is white, you know. And that with that part, I don't agree with. It's certain white people that's doing this, but it ain't just white people. It's black people who sold us out that's doing this also. And another point that I want to address is that seeing how she explained this, she's coming up. I don't see anything. What I'm trying to say is I don't see anything in the law that she showed me that gives white people the okay to kill black people. You know, I don't see anything in there. You know, it don't say, oh, it's okay to kill them because they're not American citizens. That don't even make sense. Because if I went out there and I killed an illegal immigrant, I'm still going to jail. You know, so that part completely misleading. It's not real. It's not true at all. But another thing that I noticed in this video is that, you know, a lot of people like this, pro-black, and they going out spreading these white man killing black man, white man don't like black man messages and all this crap. They don't know the difference between the ideology of what's going on. They don't know the modern day liberal ideology versus this conservative ideology. They don't know. You know, so they just balkanize races and put people together in groups, you know. But one way I like to combat this is I say things like, I say, are you a thug? She say, no. Then I say, are you a criminal? She say, no. And I was like, are there thugs and criminals out there? She'll say, yes. And then I'll say something like, do you like them to consider you a thug or some type of criminal because there's other people out there that are thugs and criminals? No, she wouldn't like it. So with that being said, you can't just balkanize all white people for something that a small fraction of white people is doing. You know, now to go back to that law she was talking about, a lot of this stuff was written in the Constitution. Stuff like this was written in the Constitution, you know, before the Bill of Rights came out. And even after the Bill of Rights came out, they'll sneak stuff like this in and pass it. And they all do that. All pretty much the liberal left. The people, now I wouldn't say the left because there are liberal Republicans who agree with the left, and this is how they was able to get a lot of those type of laws put in. You know, but all of these laws is coming from people that wants to build a new world order. All of them. And they've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. So they got people out here that's advocating to, you know, the racial divide, and they like those type of people because those people, they do no help for society at all. They just divide, completely against Dr. Martin Luther King of what he was trying to do. You know, but these people, I'm talking about these pro-black people. You know, I'm not saying I'm not pro-black and that I don't like black people, you know, but when you make stuff like this, for one, you come off sounding racist, like a racist black person. I don't like racism, no matter what race it comes from, you know. So what they have to recognize and realize that there are people in government, you know, that want slavery to come back. They want black people oppressed. And who benefits from this? Who benefits from this? You know, the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party benefits from this stuff. They benefit from your oppression. So therefore, it ain't just black people. It's oppressed white people, who oppress black people, oppress Asians. It's oppressed minority. You know, so when I see videos like this, it don't work on me. It don't, because I already know who's pushing for that agenda. Who's pushing for this racial divide, you know. And then just because it's some type of law in the Constitution, or some type of bill in the Constitution, or some type of law in the justice system, you know, it don't move me, because I already know that there are corrupt people within government, or corrupt people within law enforcement. There are corrupt judges. There's corrupt lawyers, and those people work together to pass this stuff, and they only use it when they need to use it and to help and support their people. That's what those type of laws are put in place to do, you know. And they don't only do that to black people; they do it to white people too. And this is how some certain people get off on murder. Period. You know. So with that video, I think it's completely misleading. It's completely misleading, and I think she just got the wrong idea. I don't think she know about the you could say the Illuminati, or you could say the globalists. You know, I don't think she know about these people. She just think, oh, it's just white people doing it. You know, I mean, that's how it comes off. That's how it sounds. You know, like oh, it's just white people. Who? The question is who? Bring up some names. Who did it? Who's doing it? Who? You can't. And the reason why you can't, because they keep themselves silent. They keep themselves hidden. You know, and those type of people do these things, but it's clear as day that these people are within the people that works within the democratic communities, the inner cities. Let's say 95% of black people that vote Democrat, and they live in democratic cities. And 95% of these, and 99% of those people are oppressed. Okay? And we already know the tactics from the left. We already know the tactics from these liberals is, you know, is to divide and conquer. You know, they basically race bait all day. And it don't matter. It ain't just race baiting. They debating about sex. They turning man against woman. You know, it just, I mean, it's an obvious thing. Obvious. I can see it clear as day. You know, other people can't, because they don't know who's running things. They don't know who's in power. Just like when if they ever do crash the dollar, you know, these type of people are just gonna blame white people and blame Trump. You know, but they don't know Trump don't have no authority over that. You know, it's the corporations, it's the government corporations. You know, the government officials that's allied with these major corporations that's going to be doing this. And then people are going to be thinking it's actually Trump or something, you know, because they're going to crash the economy, and everybody's going to be suffering. And then it's really not going to be about logical thinking at that point. It's going to be all about, okay, we got to raise hell. So a lot of these people just got to be able to put these things together and understand that there is people that's after us, not just black people, but all people, walks of life here in America. It's an ideology thing. This is why they censoring conservatives, because they don't want to hear what we have to say. I'm talking about the powers that be. They don't want to hear what we have to say. They don't want the people to hear what we have to say, because of the fact that we are the solution. We are the cure to this problem, a real cure. You see the economy coming back. That's because of us and what we've done, not what you liberals is doing, not what Barack Obama did, because Barack Obama came out and he completely said it can't happen. How are we gonna bring these jobs back? Swing a magic wand? It can't happen. How are you gonna do these deals? How are you gonna do it? The answer is you can't do it. Remember that? That's what Obama said. Now Trump is actually doing it, you know, and he over there talking about something. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. You know, so these people prey on lying to people. You know, it's just disgusting and ridiculous. But I'm gonna leave that. That's my video for now. Let me know what you think about that video that I showed you in the comments below. And all you trolls out there, you know, say what you gotta say, bro. Say what you gotta say. But you ain't indoctrinating nothing right here. I'm letting you know that right now. You can't indoctrinate me, especially all you pro-black people that jump on my page with no identity, no picture on your profile, and nothing, and you just got dirt to talk about. You just want to talk about how I'm a sellout or how I'm a coon. You know, how I'm a coon. Who am I cooning for? Who am I cooning for? That's the question. I mean, or am I cooning for the Republican Party? Am I cooning for Trump? Oh yeah, now you let me know a black person that actually runs the Democratic Party. Barack Obama do not run the Democratic Party. You have billionaires that's running the Democratic Party, and they are white people. So if you telling me I shouldn't leave that to go here, or I shouldn't vote here because I should be here, who are you cooning for? Because for last time I checked, Democrats always oppressing minorities in the inner cities, and that's under them, under democratic cities. Okay, they always oppressed, always oppressed. They always want to raise your taxes. They always want to race bait. Okay, so last time I checked, that is the modern day slavery. I mean, if you really look at it, that's modern day slavery. They want you completely government dependent so they can control your life. You know, and for you to be sitting there telling me what I cannot and can and cannot do because of whatever reason, you know, who are you cooning for? Because black people do not run the Democratic Party. So stop the shenanigans, stop the BS. But I digress. Let me know what you how you feel in the comments below about the video I said, or let me know about that law she's talking about. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, yeah, fine, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you know, and I'll see y'all in my next video.